Once a lonely sailor sailed out across the sea, called by the waves in his yearning to be free. He sailed out, far beyond the horizon line, losing sight of land and shore, losing track of time. Some would call him foolish, some would call him brave, as he was guided by the stars out across the waves. The sun set in the west where the homing birds all fly, and the full moon rose to illuminate the sky. And there, in the blue light, stars shimmering on the sea, he heard a song so beautiful, only a siren's it could be. It whirled and swirled from the deep, dark depths below. So captured was he by her song, he knew he had to go. He pulled on his suit and heavy diving bell. Into the sea he fell, in love, and into the deepest deep yonder. And into this new blue world he gazed around in wonder. Before his eyes was beauty he could barely comprehend, as he was consumed by a love that could easily transcend. He wondered if she was a dream or really there, but as she looked into his eyes he realized he didn't care. She swam towards him, he was transfixed into her gaze, and she dissolved the memories of his other earthly days. Smiling through the window of the diving bell, she kissed, and at that moment he realized all the living he had missed. She was everything he had yearned for. He would give her his heart and more. So deeply captured was he by this fair maiden, this siren from the sea, serenading him softly with her haunting song of love. He knew without regret he'd never live again above. With a quick flick of her tail, she dived down, deeper still, shimmering from the light of the luminescent krill. The diver tried to follow, but his lifeline was too short. It stopped him. He was tethered as he pulled it tight and taut. He knew he couldn't leave her, lured by her fair voice. So he freed himself to follow her. He knew he had no choice. In those final moments, he, like her, was free. She turned and beckoned him to follow through the sea. He tried to keep up, but so weighed down he fell. Down, down, down. Water flooding the diving bell. Bubbles rose to the surface, filled with his last breath. He knew the next inhale would be followed by his death. In those drowning moments, his heart beat away his fears. The salty, endless ocean washed away his tears. Fading in dreamy drifts of greens and blues, the diver's last vision was of his mermaid muse. He watched her, bathed in moonbeams from above, and as he slipped away, his death was eclipsed by his love.